My father bought some classic vehicles years ago, so I would like to show you some of them from my personal collection. And also there will be a mystery car, so if you can guess what it is, please feel free to comment below and I'll reveal it to you at the end of the series. So please sit back, enjoy, and don't forget to like, comment, share, plus also remember to subscribe as well. Thanks guys, I hope you enjoy. Owning the classic car these days is rare, but they're a thing of beauty with different designs, plus you can get loads of different advice and tips given from the people that own them. Going to classic car shows, you can meet some great people from many car owners clubs and pick the right car that suits you. Classic cars that you collect to restore is a good way to start your hobby, but I would recommend that you salvage your wiring loom if possible, otherwise you can restore an old one or buy a new one. Looking at this used wiring loom, you can tell that some of it might be in great condition, and that you can duplicate any of the main wires, then wire up the lights and accessories after. When the wiring loom is complete, it's a good idea to see if you can get it ready for the first start-up since the restoration of the car. On older wiring looms, the wiring wasn't well protected, but nowadays you can get different cover meshes that will protect the wires from all the sharp edges and protrusions. A brand new wiring loom from the manufacturer will cost quite a bit towards your budget, but you can always take a look at your wiring diagram for the car and replicate your own version for a fraction of the cost. "12-volt cable can be found on many places for some really good prices, so you can colour coordinate to suit your project that you are doing. When ordering your 12-volt cable, make sure that it will be sent in the right voltage, otherwise you could short circuit or even start a fire. Some other bundles of wires will consist of an earth, a live, a neutral, and even the lights and accessories you can wire up after. Looking at my father's first car, when it comes to wiring up the electrics, he used some different coloured wire, but put identifier wire colours to determine which wire was what. On his second car, the wiring loom was bought completely brand new, so sometimes if you don't have a workshop manual handy, you can always duplicate the wires from the other car's layout. When finishing up your wiring, you can always use some heat shrink to neaten up the wires on your car's engine or bodywork. After the main wiring is done, you can also put some custom electrics such as lights in your floor pan or in your boot to help lighten up them dark parts of the car at night. Bullet connectors are a great way for keeping your wiring looking neat and tidy, but are also weatherproof to give you a better conductivity to the rest of the connectors. A kill switch is another good way to cut off your car's engine if any disaster happens, or you can install to prevent people from stealing the car as it won't start in the off position. USB charging ports and cigarette lighter attachments can be adapted to fit in your center console for all your needs. If you wanted to use a pump to put some air in your tyres but the lead won't reach, you can always get an extension to help you reach the wheels properly. Also, some places you can get a 12-volt jack, so instead of killing yourself to change over your flat tyre to a new one, this invention takes all the struggle out of it. And finally, make sure you have some good testing equipment, and this can be picked up for very cheap but will be very effective.